Hey y'all, how is everybody doing? It's Wednesday, it's hump day. I'm glad to see you all here. Hopefully some more of our family comes in. And I had a good time hollering at y'all this morning during Good Morning Royals. I hope everybody's having a great day. Some of you may have already ended your day, depending on where you are in the country, if you off or whatever. Maybe I should have came on a little later. I don't know. But y'all let me know. I'm kind of playing with the time to see what we can get away with, what we can do, what we can't do, and all that good stuff. So in the meanwhile, the housekeeping stuff comes first. Y'all, please hit the like button and help me out. I apologize again for my voice. It's in and out, but I'm gonna give you the best I got. I really appreciate you guys. Please hit that like button. If this is your first time or you're a repeat visitor, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Click the all and the notification button and click all so you'll get the notifications when we go live. I know YouTube sometimes doesn't do what we want them to do with that. However, we got to give them a chance, right? Yep, and we're still praying for Happy to be happy. She did let us know that she's having a not such a great day. So we want to remember her and keep her kind of lifted up, send her lots of positive energy, right? Cece says she's listening while working. So now that we got that out the way, let me speak to everybody and go over a couple of things before we start our chat for today. I got my volume turned all the way up. I hope that this helps because I don't have the voice that I need, but I'm going to give you what I got. I promise. Hey, Happy to be happy. Good to see you. We're happy to pray for you. Takesha, how you doing? Velma Cook, how are you? All right. Let's see who else is in this chat. We got Private Joy. Hello. I'm so glad you made it. Marva is here. Hey, sis. Let's see who else we got up in here. Angie. All right. Chris Stephanie Stroud. I don't know why I couldn't spit that out. I just couldn't get it out. We got Auntie Eva in here. We got Sandra Richardson in here. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. No birthday yet. Let me look at my calendar to make sure. Today is the 15th. I don't think we have a birthday yet. My person who normally helps me, I know she had a lot going on. I have to check back on her as a matter of fact. But no, I'm not seeing a birthday on the calendar for today. Yes, I am. Maureen Mercer. Paging Maureen Mercer. It is your birthday. You got past me at Good Morning Royals. You got caught today. Hey, if y'all catch Maureen Mercer, come up in here. Get her. Catch her. Catch her. It's an APB. Hey, Tasha Renee. Hey, Ty Boughton. How you doing? Queen Mermaid, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, Joelle, you made it. Hey, S. Collins. I responded to your email. Hey, Egypt. Sassy. How you doing? Y'all keep your eye out for Maureen. I'm going to end up emailing her or something. I got to get her. Hey, Tina. Shaquila, you made it. My other Aquarius. Nacho Twins Mama, how are you? Miss Sparkle. Hey, we got Miss Believe. We got Isquasia. How are you? This is my Christian Key. Nika made it. Hey, Nika. Alexis E up in here. Hey, Glenda Teams. How you doing? Gwen, how are you? New Year's Bay. How are you? I'm always happy to see you as well. Oh, wow. Everybody's coming up in. Y'all keep your eye out for Marva. Don't let her slide in here and we miss her. We got to get her. Lady C Red, how you doing? Okay, CC's at work listening. Okay, Egypt is in here, one half of my archangels, and y'all keep an eye out for DC. You never know when she's going to pop in. Hey, April C. I am enough is in here. I was trying to click your comment. What'd you say? Sorry, I must have. Girl, I didn't do nothing to nobody, and I don't care if you unsub. You have a blessed one. Peace out. I'm going to go ahead and block you. That way you ain't got to worry about it. All right, there we go. Steph Lauren, how are you? Rochelle, how are you? Okay, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Family Forever, how you doing? Good to see you as well. All right. Edgy-ish, how are you? Good to see you. Well, listen, family, I'm glad y'all made it in. I hope some more of the others slide on in so we can sit down and get some things done. Um, Let me see if I can find anything. I know I talked with Marva, but I didn't know if it was email or if it was Instagram. If any of you know how to grab her, yes. Hey, Steph Long, we love you right back. And we're so happy to see you. Give me just a second, guys. I want to see if I can find Maureen because today is her birthday. Now we might see her again tomorrow at Good Morning Royals. If we do, please make sure, that y'all point her out. Don't let her get away from me. Hey, Helene Easley, how you doing? How are you? How are you? All right. Hope Youngblood, how you doing? All right. Not Marva. I didn't mean Marva. I meant Maureen. I'm looking for Maureen Mercer. That's what I'm looking for. Maureen Mercer. Okay. Hey, Candace Lane. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is Crown Chat Hour. We don't have time for mess. Come to the porch if you want to get drugged. That's what you do. If you want to be dragged, just come to the porch. And I'm sure my sisters will be happy to oblige you. But we're not going to do that during Crown Chat. You have to set aside some time in your day where you focus on your higher self and vibrating at a different level. And it's really unfortunate that some of our sisters don't know any better. They really don't know any better. Even if you just come in with mess, of course we can easily dispatch it. But like I'm always saying, like you have to pick and choose when to engage, when not to engage. And some people don't have any control over their lower selves. Thank you, Gwen. Gwen had my back because I forget those banners. Let me put it up because I never know when somebody may need to contact me. And I don't want anybody to not be able to if they need to reach me. Yeah, they are. And it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Okay. Let me see if I can find something too. I got to be smart because y'all know sometimes I'm smart, sometimes I'm not, especially when it comes to technology. But sometimes, sometimes I be thinking like if I dig deep enough, I can find what I'm looking for. Wait, it's got to be in here somewhere. Wait. I'm trying to find her information because y'all know I don't play fair. And if I can find her information, we just gonna bless her anyway. And I bet you she'll figure out that we own her then. Because it's her birthday and I want to celebrate with everybody. I don't ever want to forget, I don't ever want to forget anybody's birthday. Y'all, we got it. So this is gonna be fun, right? This is gonna be the first time I'm gonna try this, and hopefully she don't kill me, right? She ain't gonna kill me. She love me. I love her back. So let's do this. We're gonna tell her happy birthday because she might be working or something, right? And then when she come in, we'll say it again to her like that. But while we in here doing Crown Chat Hour, we're gonna have us a good time celebrating for her. And then if she comes to the porch tomorrow night, or we see her, well, actually, no, we're gonna do that verses thing because some of y'all wanted to view the verses, and then we're going to we'll jump on the porch and we'll talk about it, what you see, what you didn't see. I heard some interesting stuff, so I'm very interested to see what that's gonna turn into. Because I heard Fat Joe did some stuff that wasn't cool, which I'm not surprised at all. But either way, we're going to move right along. Aha. Hey, Marlette. Yeah, Christian, she going to get a big surprise. And she can't get me because she ain't here to get me. See, if she was here, she could have stopped me. But since she ain't here, she can't stop me, right? So I can get away with it. And y'all was in on it with me. So I wasn't by myself. So if anybody get in trouble, we all getting in trouble. Yeah, I'm one of them kids. I'd be excited when I'm not the only one that's gonna get hung up for doing something. And I pin it to the top of the chat. So let's give our sis a huge surprise because I doubt she's gonna see this coming. And I like it when it's like that. So, Maureen, this is for you. If you catch us on the replay, hopefully we'll see you tonight. If not, we'll see you at Good Morning Royals. And you're going to get the surprise of your life because we celebrating you. We love you and happy birthday. Also, Jesse, I got your cigarette holder so I can go ahead and get it blinged out and sent back to you. I received another cigarette holder that did not have a name on it. So if you know you sent one and you didn't put like a gift note in it, please let me know. Unless you were just sending an extra one in case somebody else needed one that couldn't afford it. Now, if that's the case, let me know that too. Yes, some do. Some do. CC Miller, I got your bonnet, so I can start blinging that one. You sent a purple bonnet. Yeah, I know. I know. It's okay. That's all right. Y'all always remember they lied on Jesus too. I ain't special. Everybody done been lied on before. Yes, this is going to be so funny. I hope she don't get me. But she wasn't here to tell me I couldn't do it. So I just did it. And happy birthday, Maureen. We love you. Yes, it came early, Jesse. It came today. And we haven't had any more trouble with anybody touching anything coming in, especially after the whole videotape incident. And folks know that the video camera is rolling. The cameras are not for decoration, they're rolling. So we haven't had any more trouble like that. Hopefully we won't have any more trouble like that again. Okay. Also, the last announcement real quick is make sure y'all go. Well, that's not the last actually. Make sure you go and vote for movie night because I don't think that all of you have. Okay. So please go and vote for movie night. It's very important because whatever movie y'all pick is what we are going to watch. Miss Barbara, you say happy Thursday. We still on Wednesday, Miss Barbara. We ain't moved over yet. We ain't moved over yet. And as far as the votes, we got 58 votes. So some folks haven't voted yet. If you have not voted, please make sure that you go and vote for movie night. Okay? Thank you so much. And y'all remember to hit that like button. I really appreciate you. That's all right, Miss Barbara. I lose days too. You're not alone. And last announcement before we have our chat. The baby shower will go on as scheduled. We will be putting up the invitation and the registry for Target and Amazon by this weekend, Friday, Saturday at the latest, but more than likely by Friday, it will be up. Also, those who wanted to donate to the setup for the baby shower. Hey, Chanel D Queen, how you doing, gorgeous? We're using the same Cash App that we use for the channel, the Shanitra Locker, that one. And I'm going to list that on the invitation for people who want to donate for the setup at her home. If you want to give her a monetary donation, I'm asking that you all hang on to those till the night of the shower. It is very, very important that you hang on to any monetary donations for the celebrant, for the mom-to-be, until the night of the baby shower. So if you want to spray her with a cash gift or what have you, you'll be able to do that on that night. We will have games. We're going to have little prizes and all that stuff. Hey, Logger Curves. So that's for the night of the baby shower. Remember, if you have a monetary donation, do not send that in. Anything you're sending in now is to contribute for the setup at her home only. And the registry will be up by Friday, more likely than anything. Okay. And then that way, we can, take care of the setup. You can buy items off the registry. Those of you who are getting specialized gifts, be aware you will send those to this location because I don't want to put her address all over the place. They'll be sent here. I'll disinfect everything, any clothing. I'll go by drift and wash them, fold them up, and send them on to her so that she doesn't have to do that. So those are my last announcements before we get into our chat, talking about y'all being some ladies in waiting. I know I've been a lady in waiting. I'm a lady in waiting right now. Maureen made it in. Happy birthday, lady. Oh, wow. We're so glad you made it. Hey, Keisha E. Hey, Emma. Oops. Thank you, Maureen. We glad you made it. I'm so glad that you came. Emma is up in here. Keisha E is up in here. S. Collins, what you say? You looking forward to it? Yeah, we're all looking forward to our royal baby. So are you, sis. So are you. All right. Marva says she just sent you a little love. She sent you a little love. All right. So now that we got that out the way, y'all keep showering love on our sis. I'm glad she made it in. That was super. So we're talking about, y'all seen the title. Y'all know I'm always using crazy topics or crazy titles to talk about just some regular old stuff. Ladies in waiting, right? Ladies in waiting. Now, when we start talking about, waiting, right? Waiting can be a good place. Waiting is oftentimes looked at as almost looked at as like, well, not looked at as, it actually is a verb. To wait is a verb, right? So you can be waiting and you can be doing the verb wait. But I feel like waiting can also be a noun. It can be the place. Nouns are person, places, and things, right? Maureen Andrews say, check your cash app. Okay. Sandra Richardson say, do I need to get flip mouth, as my mother used to say? I don't have a problem with it at all. No, you ain't got to get flip mouth with unhappy people. They already unhappy. Ain't nothing else you can do to them that ain't already been done. Okay? So waiting can be a place. I consider it a place. It is a place where things can happen. It's a place where you can prepare. It's a place where you can drive yourself crazy. Waiting is a place. And what type of place waiting is for you depends on you. Like most things, right? What happens in that place definitely depends on you. That's when we kind of get into accountability as how you look at it. We covered on a few other crown chats the fact that how you approach a situation determines the outcome. If you would do me a favor, look down in your royal family emojis and go to the accountability mirror. Grab those mirrors. I want y'all to spam the chat with mirrors because we need to talk about the accountability portion of this chat before we go too much further because I don't want it to get lost. Accountability is a very big, important part of this story. Thank you, Mother Diamonds, not your twins, Mama. Thank you, Tina, Catherine Jerkins. All right. I see y'all. I see y'all spamming me with the mirrors. Accountability is your friend. Let's not run from it. Let's embrace it, right? Hey, Miss Bernice. So what happens when you start taking accountability for how you approach a situation? It's not to say that if something happens or certain situations you find yourself in, that it's always your fault. It's not always going to be your fault. Hey, Yvette, it's not always your fault, right? But what you got to recognize is you can take accountability for the part that you got control over. The part that you have control over is how you respond to what is happening to you. You always have control over how you respond to a thing because remember, we respond and we don't react. You have control over how you approach it, how you view it. Queen Mermaid said, my friend, accountability. Yes, accountability is my friend too. You always have to put yourself in the accountability seat. Get in front of that accountability mirror and say, okay, what part of this situation can I control? What part am I responsible for? What part do I control, right? So you control how you view something. If you choose to take a negative view or a negative vantage point, your result is more than likely going to be negative. It's more than likely going to be a completely negative experience, and it ain't going to work out so well, right? So you got to keep that in mind. All right. Gotcha. So now, once we get past that, preparing for things to come to fruition, that's one of the main things that can happen when you're waiting. When you're waiting. Edge-ish. Oh, I'm sorry, love. Those are like the emojis for like channel members. They have a special set of emojis, but I think there are mirrors for people who are not members. I think your regular emojis may have mirrors too. So you can use those and they all do the same thing. And I appreciate that. That's right. So you can start to prepare for the things that you're waiting for to come into fruition. Waiting is not a bad place. So let's start looking into, okay, y'all list some positive things that you might be waiting on, positive things that we can commonly, hey, Jackie, find ourselves waiting on. You know, a good job, a decent man, your children to get grown and get out your house. What are some of the positive things that we can be waiting for that put us in that place of waiting? What are some of those positive things? Okay, now we're getting it. All right. Maureen is thanking all of y'all for sending her some love, okay? Okay, you waiting on a new job, waiting on decisions. Ooh, that's a good one. It's a big one. Waiting on love, job promotions, raises. All kind of positive stuff. What about the people that's waiting on children? You some folks been married for years and a new baby ain't showed up yet. Okay? Tina said a new home. Yeah, sometimes you're waiting on a new home. You found them? All right. Now we on to something. Oh, shoot. Marva kept it real, waiting on your next stimulus, girl. We might be in that place of waiting a whole long time. Yes, love. Nacho Twins mama says restored health. Girl, you telling my business now. Lady C Red says, my business taking off. A good man. LOL. Yes. Catherine says, good and healthy environment for my son in childcare. Yes. Christian said, me, baby fever, bad. Yes, yes. These are all the things. That's right. Grandchildren, me too. In time, I'm with you. I'm not rushing. None of my children are married, so they can take their time. Don't bring me no situations. I want them to do things the right way. Okay. Oh, shoot. Stimulus for some states this month. You never know. So your wait might be short. Wait might be extremely short in some of those months. Okay. So those are positive things, right? What are some of the things that you can be doing while you're waiting on those things? Jackie says she waiting on grandnieces and nephews. What are some of the positive things, y'all, that we can be doing that are constructive? Hey, Miss Sparkle, she says a house. I know that's right. What are some of the positive things we can be doing? Positive and constructive things that we can be doing while we're waiting on these wonderful things, right? Let's think about it. You can be preparing yourself, getting yourself ready. You can be getting yourself ready. Nika says you can be doing volunteer work, fun activities, meeting people. That's right. Keeping your energy up. April C says start a new hobby. Yeah. While you waiting, start to pour that energy into other things so it doesn't turn into anything negative, like stress, okay? Or neurosis. Okay, Marva says you can meditate and you can pray. Mother Diamond say you can keep working towards them. That's a good answer. Lady C Red say research. Yes, you can. Marva say you can count your current blessings. Jackie, I love this one. Giving encouragement to others. Sometimes by you doing that, you're actually sowing seeds into yourself too, which is awesome. Doing research, building up finances for that time to come, getting your mind right. Yes. Ooh, Chanel, that's one I like. Asking God to guide you. That's important. Christian Key says, staying positive towards the love I want to attract positive love. That's right. Jesse says, improving health. Preparing is huge. Preparing is huge. Why is preparing huge? Preparing is huge is if something is on the way and it's inevitable, you want to be ready to receive it when it comes. April C says self-care. Yep, Jackie had a real good one. Queen Mermaid says be grateful and stay encouraged. Okay? Nika say try to do something different or new. Mix up your routine. Oh, shoot, yeah. Family forever say plant a seed, give a wish, give an anonymous gift, watch the God karma return better than the gift you gave. I like it. So those are all the things that you can do to prepare yourself. Okay, and I'm gonna revisit this. So put a pin in it because we got to flip this thing around and look at the other side of that place called waiting. CC Miller says sowing into someone already doing it or yes, so you can tap into that blessing. You better talk about it, CC. You own to something. Okay, be thankful in this place. All right. Thank you, Jackie. So now that we got that covered, let's look at the other side to that place called waiting. Because how many of you all realize there's another side to waiting? It's not always waiting for positive outcomes, positive things. Sometimes the things that you're waiting for may be unpleasant or may have the potential to be unpleasant, and you don't really know whether it's going to be unpleasant or not. It just has the potential to be. So you already are in that place of waiting, and it may not be a comfortable place at that time. Okay? So before we start looking into what we can do while we're waiting for these types of things, what are some unpleasant things that you could find yourself waiting for? What are some of the unpleasant things that you could find yourself waiting for? You know, sometimes medical results can be unpleasant because it has the potential. It has the potential to be negative. It's not even saying it will be. Hey, Spilla, sis, you made it. So glad you're here. Some of those negative things that you could have that can have an outcome, anything negative at all. Sometimes waiting for punishment. You know, when you were a kid and your mama say, I'm going to whoop you when I get home, you were in a place of waiting, okay, all the way to the house, and you didn't know what was going to happen when you got there. But you was in that place, and it wasn't no good place, okay? Sometimes it's not a good place. Latavia said, my fiance recently called off our wedding. It devastated me, but I believe God makes no mistakes. Your live streams helped me to remain positive at that time. Oh, thank you, Latavia. I'm so glad you made it in. Wow. That's a tough place to be. That's tough. Very, very tough. But I'm glad you made it through because you're a beautiful person and you're supposed to shine at all times. And that's what we really want to see you do. You can be waiting for a lot of things that are unpleasant. But yeah, we sorry to hear that. I don't like that. You want us to come jumping? Because we can. But yeah, you're right. The Lord don't make no mistakes. What are some of the negative things you could be waiting on? Y'all know about some of the stuff that happens. Give me some feedback. What are some negative things we could be waiting on? I gave two. You know, waiting on medical results, waiting to see if you're going to have a job, waiting to see, you know, if you're going to end up owing some money somewhere that you don't plan to owe. Yeah, negative can be waiting on rejection. That's right. She's definitely going to be a star. Yeah, I'm telling you. Let's not get too upset and off track, sisters. I know we'll be done went over there and tore up some people's stuff, and then all of us going to need bond money. Don't do it. Then they're going to be talking about us on the YouTube. Them girls went and put their Bibles down and went to knocking people over. So, you know, let's not start that. Don't give them no reason. April C say test results. That's true. What about if you took a test at school, a standardized test, and you're waiting for the results of that? What about those? Huh? What about, you know, your child has been out all night and you waiting for your baby to get home and you hoping that your baby get back home? All right. Catherine Jerkin said, waiting to see if I'm going to pass this semester. Hey, that's real. Waiting on unexpected bills. Yes. Or car trouble. Lady C. Red says, we waiting on an autopsy for my kid's cousin. It takes a while. Yes, it does. And it's very unpleasant. That's right. We'll be on boiled grits and heated up fish grease. And then we'll be waiting on them laws. So don't y'all do that. Okay, because that's an unpleasant place of waiting. Okay. So once we, kind of got an idea of what some of the unpleasant things that we can be waiting on that makes that place of waiting not so comfortable. Not so comfortable, right? Let's talk about what you can be doing. What can you be doing? That's right, Marva. Get your notebook out. Get your notepad. Marva got her clipboard out where she can start taking notes. What can you be doing constructively while you're waiting for some of these negative outcomes or even possible negative outcomes? What can you be doing? One thing is you need to be constructive at times like these, because waiting for these things with negative outcomes or possible negative outcomes, it can cause anxiety. It can cause horrible anxiety. And I know that for a fact. You can end up, you remember sometimes stuff will happen, and sometimes even now with some of y'all, if you tell the truth, you be thinking something bad about to happen and you get the bubble guts. Your stomach be toe up. You can't even relax. You can't enjoy yourself because your stomach is toe up, and your stomach is toe up because you're anticipating the worst. You are absolutely anticipating the worst all the way around the board. So you got to start asking yourself, okay, is this really something that I need to be worried with? Do I really want to end up with anxiety over that? You got to find a way to do something positive and constructive. Yes, pregnancy, waiting for God's timing. Yep, that was under our positive things. Okay, a backup plan. That's right. That's one thing you can do. Twitterholic, how you doing? Now, Nika, I want to go back to this backup plan. It's good to have, I call them contingencies. It's good to have a contingency because if there is a possible for a negative outcome, there's also it's always a possibility that you will need to be able to do something to adapt. Okay? Lord, your sister's ready to come over there, Latavia. You ought not to tell them. Okay? Christine Lambert says, I'm on anxiety medicine due to stressing. That's right, but that's what happens, hey, Velda, when you do not deal with things in a constructive fashion. When you don't deal with that type of waiting, with that particular place of waiting in a constructive fashion, there's a lot of outcomes. Outcomes like stress, depression, health issues, and poor interpersonal relationships. So you have to consider that if you don't deal with your stresses in a positive way, in a way that will help you, you're going to end up with some terrible outcomes in your health, your life, how you interact with other people. All of those things are going to be a problem at some point if you do not learn how to adapt and do some self-inventory and make sure that how you're handling it is constructive. It's very, very important. It's super important. Okay? What are some things that you can do constructively while you're waiting on something with a negative outcome? Y'all gave me a couple, but I didn't really see a lot of answers. What are some things you can do for yourself? Christine Lambert says, stressing has caused more health issues, and now I'm having thyroid and health issues. It's a domino effect. It can be. It can be. Catherine says, do the work. No half stepping, because your results will come back on you later. It's true. I knew what you meant, sis. I can usually read and kind of figure it out. I got you. April C said, I had to learn to stay out of my own head. I would always think of the worst instead of staying focused. Okay. Angie said, one of my favorites, journal. Write it down. Start getting it out of your head and onto paper so you can keep moving and come up with ways to help yourself, especially if the outcome is not going to be favorable. Family Forever says, get ahead of the stress. Distract yourself from negative mindset. Seek friends, family, and professional help. I totally agree. Okay. Christine says she started a grateful gratitude journal. Okay. Velda say, I pray on matters to calm myself. Lady C. Red says, walking. I love crafting and creating. Me too. That's why I'm always putting rhinestones and glitter on stuff, because it helps me to distract myself from things that may have me in a negative or unpleasant place of waiting. Alethea says, daily affirmations and gratitude. Okay. All right. Keisha E said, come to Crown Chat. Sometimes that'll help. Come on in here with your sisters and let's do what we do. Okay. Joyelle said, don't put all your energy and thoughts into the negative. Breathe, breathe, breathe. This one is very important. I don't care what you're facing or what you think may be coming. Please do not invest all of your energy into the thing that you're worried about. Don't do it. As Collins say, hand it over to the Lord. That's always a good answer. Anxiety and palpitations affect your thyroid gland. They do. Tina says meditation. Jesse says exercise and keep around motivated and positive individuals. Okay. Now, this is something I want to point to before I lose it. Y'all know my brain will drop something off and I won't be able to pick it up. Okay. It's very important that you don't put all of your energy into it. It's also important that you make sure that you know that accountability again. Make sure that you're not surrounding yourself with people who constantly remind you of negative things that are in your life. There are some people that only come around when there's negative things that are going on. Some people don't even want to talk to you when you got good news. You know, they it's almost like they like to see the anxiety. They like to see you worried. They like to see you troubled, all that good stuff. So you have to consider that when you are going through those things, make sure that the people around you are not doing things that are going to create a problem for you. Make sure that they're not there just to remind you of what you're passing through. And just say, we kept her out the orange jumpsuit. Oh, Lord. Yeah, some people do. They bring unnecessary stress. And you got to be careful of that, because there's some people, they do it on purpose. And some folks, I don't think they do. I think that they bring the stress to you because that's what they do to themselves. You know what I mean? You can have people and you can tell them, do not bring me negative information. I don't care what you heard. I don't care where you heard it. I don't care if a monkey jumped across the moon and brought you a Post-it note. Do not bring me the negativity. And some people will still have the urge to bring it to you. And they're doing it. Some of them is intentional. You know, we know there's some bad people, but there are some people who they're not doing it intentionally. Everybody ain't being evil. Sometimes folks just have bad coping mechanisms and they try to bleed that stuff over onto you. So you have to be very careful with the people that are in your circle. Some people do these things inadvertently because that's what they do to themselves. When something is happening that's unpleasant or negative, they fixate on it because they can't control it. So they just sit there and they dwell on it day and night. And if you're not careful, if they're aware of anything that you're passing through, they're going to bring it to you back to back to back to back, because that's what they do. They don't know how to let it go. They will hang on to it. And I mean, hang on to it like a dog with a bone. So they keep wanting to, you know, you'll see them like try to catch themselves, but they will literally try, if they're not careful, like, I know you said don't say nothing, but I really just want to take. No. Mm-mm. Hey, Journey B, UK's finest. Diane Sanders says maybe they should read a good book. I like it. Queen Mermaid says make a plan to track your goals or create a vision board. I keep hearing about these vision boards, but I don't know how to do them. So that's pretty cool. I think we could probably find a YouTube video on it. Somebody said they were going to do one. I wish they would so I can learn. Angie says they pass that negative energy to you. Hey, Wani, Miami in November. How you doing? I see you slip in the door. Okay. That's right. Count your blessings and not your losses. But definitely make sure that you have people in your corner and close to you that you can trust that are going to help you either find a positive outcome or not to dwell on it so that you're constantly hearing it. thinking about it, breathing it, rolling around in it over and over and over. That's not what it is. Orlando, you better tell the truth. She said some people like to see you stressed. A great detox for you is to just imagine them with no clothes on and you'll laugh. You say imagine them naked, huh? Okay, that's right. Joyelle said, unfortunately, some have diarrhea of the mouth. And that's right. They just can't control themselves. But if you watch them in their own lives, when unpleasant things happen, if you're not careful, you'll see them literally call you 20 times back to back to say the same thing because they just don't know how to move past that moment. And that might have to be another crown chat if we got some ladies that's doing that. I don't do it, but I know people who do it. And it can be very exhausting for the people around you if they care about you. You know what I mean? So don't be that person. Don't be the person that cannot address something and then put your energy somewhere else. You have got to be able to put your energy elsewhere just in case. Okay? Now, one of the biggest points I want us to take away, and that's why I said put a pin in the positive side of waiting. And hell, put it in the negative too. Because this is one point that I really want to bring and kind of drive it home is that if you're waiting for a positive outcome or answered prayers, one of the best things you can do is behave as though the outcome is already there before it arrives. Let me say it again. If you're waiting for a positive outcome or answered prayers, one of the best things you can do for yourself is behave as though the outcome is already there before it even arrives. Think about it. We're always talking about manifestation and faith and speaking the things into existence that you want. If you know that you're trying to pray for this or manifest that, and you're saying, I'm going to I need a new job, I'm waiting for a new job, start to behave like you already got the job that you're waiting on. Start to behave and carry yourself like a woman who already has the husband that she's waiting on. Start to behave as though you already have the home that you're waiting on. Joyelle say fake it till you make it. Nah, sis, that's called faith. Faith. If you substitute that word faith with certainty, begin to behave as though you are certain that the thing that you are trying to manifest for yourself is going to materialize. It's going to be in the material and not just in the ether and the metaphysical. Behave as though it's already done. And then that's, in my opinion, I feel like that's one of the most positive and constructive ways to address being in the place of waiting. The place of waiting is cool when you know what to do while you're there. Velda Sorrentino, you've been around so long, girl. I thought you was already a family member, but welcome. Thank you for becoming a family member. We're very happy to have you. Y'all give Velda a royal family welcome. We so happy to have you. We love you and we appreciate you, okay? And y'all tell her welcome. You know what we do over here. So just jump right in. Anything you want to do or any ideas you come up with, you got my contact info. I'm happy to work with you. Queen Mermaid said, ground yourself, get into nature, touch the soil, sand, water, trees, and let go of negativity. Focus on the great most high. Focus on how great the Most High is and that He will work it out. Yes. But the main story that I want y'all to take away from all of this, behave as though it is. Behave as though it is. Already. Start with that. I heard somebody say a long time ago, the way they said it was, I love it, Joyelle. Faith it while you make it. While you make it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, I heard somebody make the statement that in order to exercise that certainty, you have to behave as though something is so, even when it is not so, in order that it might be so. It puts a lot of power and a lot of pressure, a lot of metaphysical pressure behind the things that you want to manifest for yourself. Hey, G, darling. Love you. That's right. Welcome, Velda. Welcome, Velda. Welcome. We're so happy to have you. But I want y'all to really consider those things. It is very important. I want you to take that away if you don't take anything else. You have the power to shape what happens for you. You have the accountability. Take control over the part that you can control and do what you need to do. Be constructive. Y'all all came up with wonderful ideas, ways to kind of fill your time. Take your mind off of it. Somebody said swimming and dancing. Queen Mermaid was saying, about being in nature and playing, touching the dirt, getting into the earth and things of that nature. Somebody else said read a book. Y'all said focus. You said meditate. All of those things are good things to do. And the best thing to do is to start to carry yourself like it's already happening for you. Carry yourself like whatever it is that you want, it's already happening for you. Sometimes if is a killer. If, but, maybe, I hope. No, not just I hope, but I show hope. I sure hope this works. Sometimes that stuff is a killer. And these are poisons that we give ourselves. So just be aware that you have some control over what happens. Christine Lambert is telling the truth here. Delay doesn't mean denial. Wait on God's timing. That's true. So before I get into the takeaways, and y'all please excuse me, I'm trying to get a little something to drink in between to kind of keep my voice working as best I can. Okay? I just want to say, I mentioned it yesterday and I'm mentioning it again today, being honest. I feel like we're all in a state of waiting right now. And what I mean by that is that same thing I was talking about yesterday, that feeling that's in the air, that's in the atmosphere, like something is coming. And we all feel it. We're all currently in a place of waiting. We're in a place of waiting. We're in stasis, as it were, like nothing's really happening. Some things have happening. Hey, Definite Sylvester, how you doing? And now we're waiting for what else will happen. But there's positive things we can do. Y'all mentioned some of them earlier. Prepare yourself. Come up with contingencies because we don't know what we're facing ahead. We don't know what is possibly coming. We don't know how it can possibly go. So let's take all of these things into account when we start allowing ourselves to indulge in stress and anxiety. And depression and panic attacks, all of those things have, a lot of them have psychosomatic stress presentations. You can get these stressful thoughts and begin to have anxiety and whatnot, and it starts to affect your body. It starts to tear down your body. Child depression will give you body aches. It will have you feeling sick. It will have you with headaches. Okay, hey, Mistress of Doom. How you doing? Oh, wow. All right. So you got to consider those things. Be constructive in how you deal with anything. It's like if you're drowning. If you're in the process of drowning, and let's just say you do know how to float, you have the option to stop and think and decide how you're going to address it. You can continue to flop and flail your arms until you eventually fall into the water. Hey, Delicia! Until you eventually fall into the water or go deeper, and then you're out of here. Or you can calm down and you can take the calm approach and decide to lay on your back and simply float until you're strong enough to swim away or somebody comes to fish you out. But it's all in what you decide to do. It's all in how you decide to do it. Okay? Hey, Amused and Bemused, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a little bit. So now let's look at the takeaways. Y'all know I love a good takeaway. Let's look and see what we can take away from this chat, right? Let me get some of the comments. Keisha E says, study and clean. Show how you're worthy. I like that. Show yourself worthy of the thing you're chasing. Christine Lambert says, my stress caused me to have an unexpected blackout in my classroom. God said, say me, let me down, let me down and let go and let God. Okay, I think I know what you mean. I think so. All right. G. Darling says, I think this chat is awesome for us women. I have shared this with several friends of mine. Thank you all for your input. We need each other. Yes, we do. Hey, Sharon Foner, how are you? Natural Born Queen, how you doing? So let's look at our takeaways, guys. I wanted to get some of those comments in. I hate to miss y'all's comments. So y'all give so much back on the chat. I just quit fooling with the link because y'all won't come talk to me. I don't know what I did to you that you won't talk to me, but I can't make you, right? But listen, so let's look at our takeaways from this chat. One, waiting is a noun. It's as in to wait. You can be waiting. Okay, all right, amused and bemused. Wonderful. Delicia, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. She says, hope you're feeling better. I feel some better. I'm still struggling. I keep having to like wet my throat and stuff so I can keep my sound up. So I appreciate you so much for supporting the stream and thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you so, so much. Okay. That's right. Create, create. I love it. So waiting is a verb traditionally, meaning as in to wait. Waiting is an action word, right? But to me, and this is just the way I'm presenting it, is that waiting is also a noun because we know nouns are person, places, or things. And this is a place. Waiting is a place. And I want us to start looking at how to behave while we're in that place. Okay? While we're in that place, how we ought to behave and what we should do that will help us and not hinder us. One, we have to consider that while we're in that place of waiting for marriage, this is on the positive side of the coin, marriage, children, financial plans, job statuses, homes, all kind of wonderful things, right? You have the opportunity to prepare for the thing that you want to have. You have an opportunity to, as we covered, behave as though it's already there so that you can manifest the things that you want. You have an opportunity to focus and start to develop and give birth to new ideas and new things. CC Miller gave a great one. Start sowing seeds into other people that already have what you're seeking out or what you're trying to do and they're already doing it. Bless them and sometimes it'll return to you. Okay? Also, we got to look at the other side of the waiting place. The other side of the waiting place is when you're waiting for things that are not so great, not so positive, or things that are just downright negative or have the possibility for a downright negative outcome. You know, things like waiting for medical results, waiting for test results, waiting for punishment. You know, when you're a kid, waiting for your mama to say, wait till your daddy get home. Or for your babysitter to say, wait till I tell your mama. You know, that wasn't a good place of waiting. Waiting for anything that can go bad, anything negative. That is indeed the other side of waiting, right? And the things that you can do that are constructive while you're waiting to avoid the anxiety, the stress, depression, panic attacks, other health issues like hypertension, diabetes, which can also be affected by stress levels, poor interpersonal relationships, all of those things, the things that you can do that's constructive to keep that from happening. Y'all gave me a laundry list and I will not dare try to remember all of them. But you gave me lots of things we can do. Focus, read, meditate, all that stuff. to keep our minds out of wallowing in what we're going through and to put our energy toward other things. Don't give all of our energy to something that is an obstacle. And our big takeaway was that if you're waiting for a positive outcome or answered prayers, remember one of the best things you can do is behave as though the outcome is already there before it ever arrives. Okay? So that's it for our chat for today. Do y'all, anybody need the link? Does anybody have anything to add? Questions, comments, anything that I missed? Because I'm not the smartest. Y'all know it. And I don't know everything. I can only give you what was in my head and share it with you. But I just want to know if y'all have anything to give us. Anything at all that you want to add to it. Marva's still giving us wonderful ideas. Daphne says, our guest speaker at Bible study was speaking on this last night. Y'all knows what you need, but wait and bless others. I like it. Very, very good positive takeaways. Oh, I almost missed this one. Yes. Start to thinking in advance. You don't have to wait until you get there. You can go on and as Shirley Caesar would say, you can shout right now. You ain't gotta wait. Ain't nobody told you gotta wait. You can begin to start to celebrate your victories before they even happen. And I love it. I thank y'all so much for giving me the positive feedback for this particular chat. Family Forever says your family and friends are there for you. You are not alone. Lady C Red said the other side of the mountain can be a glorious view. Yes, it can. Yes. Okay, I saw that too. I was talking, so I didn't want to stop because I forget. Oh, you don't mind it? You don't mind waiting? Nah. That's good. I love that song, Latavia. I may beg you to sing it for me next time we're in the Zoom. If you know that song, I don't mind waiting. I love that song. Oh, thank you, Auntie Eva. I hope all of you gave our sister Maureen a whole bunch of happy birthday wishes. I appreciate y'all so much. Dana, you just making it in? Oh my gosh. You almost missed it. Well, I'm glad we got to talk to you a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. You say Pinterest is good and we can follow each other on there as well. You're going to have to show me how to do it, Nika, because I'm going to be honest, that's one of my weak points. And y'all know I do everything but panic when I have to do something online with a computer, a cell phone, any type of device that I don't normally do on a regular basis. I get overwhelmed. So if you will help me get on there, I will surely do it. You say you'll catch up on the replay. Oh, thank you. All right, I appreciate it. Yep, y'all tell Maureen happy birthday. Again, Maureen, happy birthday. I appreciate you. You are absolutely awesome. And before I go, let me send her. I know she was driving. Maureen, are you still driving? Y'all, excuse me. My sinuses are getting a little out of control again. I thought I had them under control, but they apparently said absolutely not. Yes, G darling, that's the song. I love that song. Nika, you said you're gonna email me? Okay. Oh Lord. Y'all excuse me. I'm sorry. I had to cough. This stuff is getting out of control. That is my song, G darling. Oh, that's awesome. And then I know some of y'all wanted to you gonna email me. Thank you, Nika. I appreciate you. Yep, y'all keep telling her happy birthday. I was trying to see. You still there, Maureen? Good. I caught you. Don't go nowhere. Wait just a minute. Don't you go nowhere, ma'am. All right, and let me know when you got your birthday gift from me too. Like everybody else say, check your Cash App. Check your Cash App. Okay? I love it. I'm gonna try to get myself together, but I'm gonna go ahead and We're gonna have that set up so y'all can watch and have a little bit of fun or what have you with that, and then we'll be on the porch and we can talk and have a good time. You got it, Maureen? Good. Thank you. Bless you too. I appreciate you guys. Um, I think we had us a decent crown chat today. I understand that we never get the same numbers when we're talking about the positive things, when we're trying to feed our brains, feed our spirit. But it's cool because sometimes who needs to be present is present. And I don't know, it helped me just to be talking about it because it kind of sometimes when I talk about things, it may help you, but it definitely helps me. Now I can't swear to what it do for you, but sometimes just talking about things and talking it out, it helps me to kind of check myself and keep myself you know, focusing on the right things and not getting carried away with some other stuff. Okay, hold on. What April say? April say get some eucalyptus oil and make a steam for your nose. Okay, it's not a bad idea. We're coming back this afternoon. We're gonna do some of the ladies didn't get to see the verses yesterday. It was just odd that they put it on a Tuesday. But I guess they've done that before. But we missed it because we were hanging out with Gabor over on his channel. He was covering the outfits, some of the costumes from the Met Gala yesterday. So we were over there and we missed it. So some of them want to watch it. So I'm going to make that possible this evening for the ones who want to watch it. And then we'll jump right back on the porch and we're going to discuss everything and see what they think, what they thought, who won, who messed up, and all the mistakes they might have made along the way. We'll talk about that this evening. All right. You did need that chat. All right. Yeah. And we always have fun with Gabor. He's our baby brother. So as big sisters, we have to, we got to have his back and show him some love. So listen, guys, I enjoy you so much. This was fun as usual. It always is. And I want you guys to kind of grab you something to eat, grab, some snacks, relax, take your power nap. Okay? Velda says she enjoyed herself today. All right? Now, April is probably going to be like sometimes I'm going to say after 6 my time or around 7 your time, 6 or 7 is what I'm going to try to shoot for. Okay? And that way you can get your snacks and your drinks ready. Dana, thank you, and so do you. All of my sisters do. I love y'all to death. All right. Yeah, April, she said eucalyptus. That's not a bad idea. And I got I have some eucalyptus essential oil. So I may try that. Yvette, you in UK? Oh, wow, you missed everything. You better go watch that replay, girl, because it was so entertaining. That boy is wild. Anyway, oh, I love you too, G, darling. Love you, love you. Okay, I'm definitely going to do it. Is that Jackie or Jacquay Ingram? And from Cincinnati, Ohio, how you doing? All right. So listen, guys, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to try my best to stick to my word. I'm 3 minutes over today, but not by much. I tried to stick to the parameters. I hope y'all hit that like button for me. Let me check and see. Hold on. Let me look. All right, y'all hit the like button for me. Ooh, y'all, we had 2 people that didn't like it. But that's all right. I'm going to take that as a critique that I need to tighten up and maybe offer better information, or maybe I need to dig a little bit deeper. But we take that too. It's all helpful, and it all helps us to get better and be better, right? All right. Well, listen, I'm going to hop off because if I'm going to be able to come back, I got to rest my throat, drink a little hot stuff, get that thing tuned up. And we'll be back this evening so we can go over the verses. And somehow I get the feeling it's going to be a whole lot of laughs involved. Hey, Vanessa, are you going to come back with us later when we review the verses from yesterday? Or are you working a whole bunch today? I know you're always really busy. But I'm still glad and I'm very, very happy to see you. That's pretty awesome. So listen, y'all, I'm gonna hop up out of here. Those of you who are watching on replay, same thing applies. Remember to go and vote for movie night. If you want to donate for the baby shower, you're welcome to do so. But if you donate, you are donating for the setup for the baby shower. Those of you who want to give monetary gifts, be aware that you will save those to the night of the baby shower. Um, Also, I did want to announce again, I received one of the cigarette holders with no note card. There was no note saying from whoever with an address. It was just a naked cigarette holder with no name. All right, Jacquay Ingram, please come back because I knew I had never seen you before, but we would love to have you. Or if you listen to the replay, you'll catch the whole thing we were talking about. But we will definitely see y'all tonight. And Vanessa, you right. It was a cut up last night. We had us a good laugh, a cut up and a kiki. And we're going to cut up and kiki again tonight because we can let our hair down and we sure know how to do it. So in the meanwhile, I appreciate you guys. I love you. Have a great Wednesday. We will see each other later this evening, probably closer to 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. If there's a change, I will do my best to let you know in time. And we're going to have us a few laughs together after all the sisters that hung out with me in our media room watching Vampire in Brooklyn last night. That was a whole mess of fun. And I totally enjoyed you guys, okay? All right. Well, I will see you later this evening. Y'all take care. Get your snacks, get your Uber Eats, and I will see you this evening, okay? Y'all be encouraged and remember, most of all, remember to try and encourage somebody else. See y'all later. Bye now.